Do it? Maybe.
Recording is on.
There we go. All right. So with that, um, okay, hold on. Did you cut your hair off though?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, because she's showing this. She's showing. Oh, it's so pretty and long,
Oh, thanks.
like down here. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me like untangle mine.
Yeah.
Mine's naturally curly, obviously, but like obviously I straighten it. Um, hang on, hang on. Aw. She's such a big, important model in my life, and I'm sorry I had to leave her. Hang on. She, she feels the strain every single day. Hang on. She's very caring towards you. Sorry, we're gonna like fully jump into it, and then I'm gonna tell you to like chill and like process it first. Sorry, this is what we're going into
Sure.
right now. Hang on. She says, I love you, sweet girl, I love you. Hang on. Hang on. Whoever this is, obviously it's an older female to you. Why is she like a mom? Is she like a mom to you?
She's my mom. Yeah.
That's mommy. She's
Yeah.
like, I love you, sweet girl. I love you. Oh, she's so peaceful with you. She's so kind with you. It's almost like if I had my son and I was like, I love you, sweet boy. Like it's like it's very different from my last session. Sorry, I'm gonna cry right now
Oh,
too.
that's
Um,
okay.
cool. I'm glad we're okay with it.
Yeah.
Um, so so she apologizes for her death. She says, I'm sorry I didn't mean to go and I love you. Hang on. She almost feels like a best friend, like growing up. Like you had to take care of, you had to make sure she was okay, but it's almost like she had this like wild spirit, like this little kid spirit about her at the same time. That she had like this twinkle in her eye consistently
Oh, yeah. Yep, that was her for sure.
all the time. And then she says, okay, were her and your father, were they divorced?
No.
She says, I'm sorry you got it after your father. I'm sorry you got a lot of it after your father. So it's like a joking type of thing. That's what I'm like, were they divorced? Like, why are we divorced? Why are we joking about it? Hang on. You were there with her till the end?
Um, I mean, yeah.
Up until, up until, hang on. She couldn't see me. Why couldn't you see her when she passed? Why couldn't you see her?
I wasn't there when she passed.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Hang on. But why are you visiting a whole lot? Why are you visiting a whole lot?
Yeah, because she was really sick towards the end. She was pretty
Keep it
much
there.
housebound. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. She says in the picture you sent me, she said she had long hair.
Yeah.
And she said that it had gotten very short and like nothing was left.
Yeah,
And very
her hair
stringy.
thinned out quite a bit.
She says it was very stringy. Very stringy. She says it wasn't full. She talks about how she could, even when it was gray, she could like put this like thick ponytail in it.
Mhm.
Hang on. Hang on. Do you have two other siblings?
Yes.
Cool. Hang on. She said, well, half. Do you have half? Is it a half?
No. No, one is alive and one she lost when she was like 20
Okay.
weeks.
Okay. So I want you to look at your time at 16 minutes and like, not now, but at
Okay,
like
gotcha.
between 16 minutes and 16 minutes and 53 seconds. Watch There's dust, but watch the orbs. There's
Okay.
2 of them. They go up, and one goes straight up. God, why do you have so many fucking people around you? Hang on, hang on, hang on. My life had never been the same since I left her. Hang on. Why are you? She's such a good person. Why are we? Were you 2 hours away from her? How many hours away from here were you?
No, I was right down the block.
Well, then why are you so far? Why is she talking about, oh, she's so far away from me? She's so far away from me. What is going on with that? Were you like doing your own thing during all that time or what?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Towards the end, I didn't really visit as much.
Okay, hang on. I was on my breathing. Was she on a breathing treatment at the end?
No.
She says I had a hard time breathing. That's why I'm like, were we on a breathing treatment at the end? What is we were having a hard time breathing? Hang on, hang on. Did she get skinnier than this picture?
Yeah.
Because she's talking about, I'm like, wow, you're really thin. You look like me. She goes, oh no, it got to be, she's talking about her thighs here. And she's talking about how it went to like bone. Like that's how skinny we got. We got to like bone.
Hmm.
Hold on. Hang on. Cancer was, wait, was it cancer?
No.
Why is she saying for so many years? Why is she saying for so many years? What happened with her?
She was really sick for a long time, and it was all kind of digestive, and they didn't really know kind of what was going on.
It's okay. Because she says for so many years. For so she's like, I'm depleted. I'm like, okay, the only thing I know in my head is that. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Did she have rectal bleeding? Do you know
Mm,
about that?
not that I know of. I mean, possibly she had a lot of stuff going on there.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Did she pass at the house?
Yes.
Cool. Because I'm like, well, where were you at? Where'd they find you at? Like, what happened? She was like, oh, well, I was here. She was like, I dealt with it for a long time. She goes, I passed at the house. I said, okay. She goes, she said I wasn't ready to go that day, so it was kind of. She said it was kind of unexpected, but people were waiting for me. Hang on. Did we think she was going to pass, but like people weren't for sure?
Not really.
Okay. Because she's like, it was kind of unexpected for me. I'm like, okay, this is very random. Hang on. Did they find her dead?
Yeah.
Cool. And she says, and they found me passed, still quiet.
Hmm.
Still quiet. There's like a nothing. I mean, it's not nothing, but there's like a chillness about it. Hang on. She said I hadn't been feeling well that morning. Had she not been feeling well earlier?
No. No, she wasn't feeling well.
She's like, I hadn't been feeling well that morning. I said, okay. She said, I just went on. I just went on. Just went on like a normal day. Mm. Hold on. Sorry, chewing my pen while I do this.
Yeah.
You were able to come to the house and you were able to see her?
I didn't see her, but I went to the house.
Who were the siblings that came up and touched her then? Who are the people that
Nobody.
touched her? Who she's talking about people coming up and touching her.
Probably my dad.
Okay. Hang on. God, they bickered back and forth.
Yeah, they did.
God, yeah. She's talking about that. She's talking about how he means well, but God, they bickered back and forth. I'm like, okay, okay, hang on.
Yeah.
She says he always thought his problems were worse than mine. Hang on. Little did he know. Hang on. They've been married for like 30 something years, correct? Or like been together for that long.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 31, I want to say.
Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. She says when I married him I made a promise. Hang on. Or is it you, another daughter, and a son?
Hmm.
Cool, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. There was a lot of issues involved growing up with you. Like I can feel like a disturbance in the frequency and the force. So I'm totally gonna go to like that. Um,
Yeah.
are you with somebody right now?
Yeah.
Are you engaged?
I'm married. Yeah.
Cool. Are you planning on a son?
We have one.
Okay. Sorry, she keeps talking about. She's like, okay. She shows the significant other, and then I'm like, okay, and I'm like, what's next? She goes, okay, there's a male. I'm like, okay, do you have a son? Okay, cool. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait, she got to see him.
No, she didn't. I was 20 weeks pregnant when she died.
Okay, shut up. Okay, stop. Because she literally says, she goes, I met him. I met him. I met him. That's why I'm like, okay, well, did she get to see him? Did she get to see him? Okay, hang on. He came out fine. So you had a good pregnancy.
Yeah, I did. It was really good.
Cool. Because she goes, I go, okay, you said you met him. You met him. I said, how did it go? How did it go? She goes, should have been worse. She goes, but it came out fine. Came out fine. She's like assisting with it. Hang
Yeah.
on. Is her mother passed as well?
Yeah.
Okay, because she's like me and my mom, me and my mom, me and my
Oh,
mom
good.
got it. Me and my mom
Good,
got it.
good, good.
Yeah. Yeah. God, you're so attached to her. She says every night when she goes to bed and she says, I wish mom, I wish I'm here. She goes, I want her to know that I'm here with me. I want her to know that I'm here. What do I do, mom? Even like now, like coming up like this week, obviously we're Thanksgiving and everything like that. Like there's a point where it's like, what would you do? What would you do? She's such a bright, like she just feels like a bright, intense spirit. Like she's just all over the place. Literally, she's like a little firecracker. And you think way too hard on things. Like you get way too wrapped up in them. And you don't need to get stuck on them. That's what she's talking about. Everything. Are you trying to make everything perfect for Thanksgiving? What's happening with that?
No, not really. I mean, we're pretty
Who's
casual about it.
okay? Who's with the other family that's coming? Is his family coming over as well?
No, we went to his family's.
Perfect. Okay. 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 Hang on. Are you planning on having another kid?
We don't know.
Cool. Okay. Are you okay with a girl?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. When is your son 3?
He'll be 3, not this coming July, but next July.
Cool. Okay. Just wait till then. Cool.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I mean, doesn't mean you have to wait with the boom boom, but I'm just saying like that's when kid comes is when he's like 3. Okay?
Gotcha. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Cool. 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 Hang on. Hang on. Get out with there with their hands. Did you ever want to be a nurse or an RN? Was that another thing? No, don't leave me. Can you hear me?
I think my AirPods died.
There we go. They
Yeah.
probably died. It's okay. Mine died too. Don't worry about it. Can you hear me now? I can hear you. Can
I
you
can hear you now. Yes. Yeah.
There.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. No, mine die all. I mean, I have mine in. So they just go boom, 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 and then they're gone. I know all about it. Hang on. I don't remember what I was saying. Hang on. Hang on. Mm. Are you sure you went to go you saw her body after she had passed, correct?
No, I never saw it.
I don't know why she's talking about you. Was she non-responsive? Was she not able to talk beforehand?
No.
She's talking about this moment where you're with her. She is in full form. We're not gone all the way yet. I don't know how long it is. Were you able to see her body after passing?
No. I didn't.
It's almost like, and this is where the issue lies. It's like we're sitting here and it's like, I'm sorry I'm not with you. I'm sorry I wasn't with you. Like there's this like laundry list of I'm sorries that goes along with it. But it's almost like I'm playing off of, it's like you staying in that moment with her. Like afterward when she passed. That's why I'm like, were you not with her? Because it's like, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I'm sorry I wasn't with you. You know, I love you. I wish I was there with you more. Like it's all these things. And she's just like, oh my God, stop, stop. I don't know if that was after her passing or how it was, but there was like these intense moments of like, it's just this feeling. That's the best way I can describe it. Hang on. Okay. Do you go and visit your dad a lot?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you wish he was more in your life more often? Personally, back and forth?
No, I think we're like BFFs now.
Okay. He says he's there with the daughter. He's there with the daughter a whole lot. The daughter needs him. Hang on. Hang on. Do y'all practically live down the street from each other?
Yeah, 6 minutes away.
Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hang on. Hang on. She says, okay, so he still lives in your childhood home?
No.
Why is she saying you still have a place to call yourself home? Is that the last place she was, or he's moved since then?
He's moved since then.
Okay. Is he in an apartment now?
No, a rental house.
Okay, cool. Because he's talking about he hasn't bought anything new. He's talking about he's rented, he's gone here. I'm like, okay, cool. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah, your screen is frozen. I'm gonna try to reload the page while that's screwing.
No, okay, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Are you back?
You're back, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. Hang on. Is there already snowing where you're at?
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin and it was snowing today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm wearing this and I went out like this and it was 81 degrees. That's why I'm like, she's talking about, oh, it's so cold. They have to bundle up. He has to bundle up. And I'm like, it's fucking like 80 degrees outside. What are you talking about?
Not
Okay.
here.
Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Have y'all been married for a couple years now?
Oh yeah, more than that.
Cool. Okay. Is it going on 10?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been married it'll be 8 years in July. So.
Okay, cool. Because she's like, oh, it's going on 10. And I'm like, oh, okay. Cool boy, good guy. Hang on. She's always a free spirit. Why do you have Do you have a little box or a little place dedicated for her specifically?
No, no, I don't have a box.
She's talking about a little square space dedicated for her. Hang on. Hang on. My daughter was the one that didn't let anybody go. Hang on. Do you not have? No, you do. Hang on. Wait, okay. Was that photo that you took, was that from when you were like 17, 18?
No, I was a little older than that. It's probably like, oh my gosh, like 25.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have her silver ring? Do you have that?
No, my sister has her ring.
Okay, cool. Because she's talking about it, and I'm like, okay. She's like taking it off my hand, and I'm like, oh my god, I have one. Like that's it. Hang on, hang on. What? What? What Moses? Hang on. Did she not go for treatment for her illness for a long time?
No, I mean, she tried, but it's like they weren't focusing on the right thing.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm asking her, I'm like, okay, did you go through extensive chemotherapy? Did you go through extensive this? And she says she just faded away. Like she just saw her life fading away. What did she pass of?
She shot herself.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Why would she say she couldn't handle it? She said, my daughter to feel, did you feel like she was emotionally abusive at one point?
No, I wouldn't say that. My
Because
sister
she said,
probably, but I wouldn't.
because she goes, they would say I was emotionally abusive at one point. And I'm like, you're a sweet woman.
No.
Like
Yeah.
you're not mean. You're straightforward. You're not mean though. Hang
Hmm.
on. She said, I did it and I did it right. So when she hit it, she died. Boom. That was it. She says, there was no bleeding out. There was no none of that. She says, she goes, I did it right. I said, okay, cool. Hang on. She's very nervous. She's very anxiety ridden.
Yeah.
She's very anxiety ridden. She feels like a scared gazelle, like on a savannah when like lions and cheetahs are approaching them. If you can picture that, that's what she feels like.
Hmm.
Her father had passed.
Yeah.
She says, Daddy was here. Daddy was here. I'm like, okay, Daddy, okay, cool. So the whole head blew off. Well, part of it. Hang on.
I didn't see him.
It's okay. You're fine. I'll see she's stuck. Okay. Why is she so skinny though? Why?
Well, I believe in what we found in the autopsy is her gallbladder was full of gallstones, but she was so convinced that it was all in her intestines, so she couldn't really eat anything. I mean, this went on for years, and she was on medicine for her back, so her doctors really focused on, opioid induced constipation when really I think it was her gallbladder. So she was in so much pain. I mean, by the end of it, she could eat like Rice Krispies and popsicles, so she was so thin.
She was done with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's talking about being like 80 pounds. Is that it? Not even that.
No, she joked about that, but she didn't quite get down to 80.
Okay. She's talking about being 80. I'm like, okay. Hang on. So she passed in the house. She says, where I was meant to be. Hang on. Was she in bed?
Yep.
Cool. She goes, it was in my bed where I was meant to be. Very straightforward. Hang on. She says, my daughter, it was nothing on her. It's nothing on you. It's nothing on you. Hang on. Did she do it with a handgun?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm asking her, I'm like, how big was the bullet? How was it, a shotgun? Was it like an AK? Like, what is it? And she was like, no, it's a simple. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I can hold it in my hand. I'm not struggling with it. I said, okay. She's okay. She's around you. She hangs out with you. She, in the house. They were in a house before, in a house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I feel like she could be in the house they were in before, partially.
Okay.
The other half is like with you, hanging out with you. Now we tend to be in multiple places because we're different types of beings. But with her, hang on. Did she try it with pills before?
Not that I know of.
Or do you? Okay. Okay. Because she's talking about like feeling so out of it that we're just done. She's not a drug abuser. She's not a person that like just goes out. She's nothing like that. But she's been very frustrated about it beforehand and almost got to that point. But we're talking about doing it with medication, and then it's like, okay, it doesn't happen. We go to sleep, we wake up, and then we go into this. So for right now, hold on. She doesn't. No, she doesn't. Do you have a tattoo of her?
No.
Cool. Okay, that's what I was like. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay, cool. I don't know why you're. There's a point of this relationship that I'm missing. Like, because you're far away from her. You love her, you're far away. Maybe it's just because you're just taking care of yourself and taking care of family and making sure everything's okay. There's a point where she feels very lost. She feels very by herself. She feels very just where nobody can save her. She feels very deep. It feels very dark. It's just very. I don't like that part. So, with that being said, sorry, I want to go. Just tell her thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's around. She's there. She's like a pixie. That's what I'd call her. Just pray for her. We're not out of this disdain, dissatisfied, depression area. We're not out of it, but we're moving out of it. Because it's almost like I get wrapped up in it again and I go back down and it's like this just fuck it, I don't care. And I don't want to be there. So tell her thank you. Tell her you love her. Please pray for her. Please be there with her. You may have a dream about her tonight or tomorrow night. I will probably have a dream about her tonight, tomorrow night, or even through Friday. And if I do, I will email you first thing and I'll let you know.
Yes. Oh, good.
Okay.
Thank
So breathe, April. Um, I mean, there's a connection. You're April Bungle and I'm Amie Boleski. So we're both AB. So
you.
fuck it. Let's enjoy it. Tell
Right.
her, tell her thank you. And then I'll let you know if I get anything. And you please let me know if you do too. Okay.
All right. I will.
Okay. I love you, girl.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.